I'm here. Oh, hi. I was picking out some stencils. Hey, Cheryl, Artsy, Nancy. Glad y'all came. It's a pop-up. Pop-ups are kind of working for me. And it kind of gets me on at a different time. So, I think I might be organized. Wish these bottles were made to stack a little better. Get them out of the way, but they're not. Okay, stencils are there. That's there. I've got some stamps. All right, I'm ready. There are so many streams now with the Pibs, the people in the box. Hey, Cheshire. Glad you could make it, baby. Yeah, I kind of try to stay away from, hey, Rosemary. Try to stay away from overlapping somebody that I like to watch. But it's not as possible anymore. So there you have it. Yesterday I did GelliDex cards. And since GelliDex is a big one, stands about like that and it turns. It also fits index cards. So I thought I would flip through what I did yesterday. Let me get my YouTube up. Okay. And hey, Mitch. See, but you people are cooking dinner at 5 o'clock. Whoop, 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 whoop. There. Phone on mute. I think I've got everything. Okay, so let's start with this paper. When I pulled my plate out yesterday, all this white stuff was on it, and it was old and it was cracked. So I put a layer of nickel, quinacridone nickel azo gold on the plate and pulled this. And that is so awesome. So awesome. I thought, okay, I'll pull another one. Now, this was on my way to getting a clean plate. I got a decent second print. The reason is because this white stuff was so old, it wasn't pulling up good. And it was still way dry after good Lord knows how many. This one was just a junk print. I keep the I keep the paper from my printer flubs. And that's good enough to use for some collage. Got some pretty gold on it. And there's the back side. So that was the piece I was using to rub over things. So you need to get yourself some of that Quin gold. Toward the end, this was on, I don't remember. I think it was on this plate. No. Nope. It was on this plate. And this was one I kind of rolled on and off of because that'll give some wonderful crunchy bits. But anyway, I took a picture of what was on the plate before I started mucking around with it. And this is what I got. Is that cool or what? You can't reproduce this in a print. So anytime you see something on your plate that you really like, take a picture of it and print it. And if you get in tight and your camera's right over the center and you're squared at the top and the edges, you don't have to do any cropping, trimming, color correcting, or anything to get a good print, edge to edge. Isn't that neat? Neat. I did that a couple of times last week. And since we all like to save things, um, the print is in my computer. Yeah, wow. Okie doke. Here's what I have already done. All they need are holes. This is an index card. I start out with, prints, jellies, whatever. Add collage, add modeling paste through a stencil, washi tape. And there's the other side of that card. Some thank you, Rosemary Morris. Some hi, Kathy. We did echo dyeing one day last summer, and I hoard mine. These are just the little pieces I'm giving up. Some shiny paint, some stencil, some collage, and some intuitive writing. So this one has Distress Oxide backgrounds, a stamp, some collage, some washi. And again, this is what this is. Stamp, collage, intuitive writing. So everybody yesterday was, hi, Elaine. Haven't seen you in a while. This is another one. Yesterday when I was just doing all these, everybody kept saying, but what are you going to do with them? Are they finished? No, they're just the start for something else. And the same here. I've got modeling paste. I've got Distress Oxides. I've got collage. I've tape. And here's another one with collage, doodles, tape. Run the tape over on the back, a stamp. That's a Patty Tolly Parrish one. Collage. Sometimes you just wrap it over to the back. Then I kind of got ahead of myself. I should have sparingly only allowed myself about 10 cards, but I'd get something that I didn't really want to back up. I have a habit of getting my jelly prints too solid, too opaque. And so if you put that on top of another one, you pretty well obliterate everything that's underneath it. So I kept pulling new cards. And some of them didn't get a background, so I'm going to put those over here. Here's a good one from yesterday. Oh, here's another finished one. He was out of order. I did this a long time ago. Rosemary, you remember, what, 2-3 years ago at Canvas Corp when, oh, that doesn't have a back, so it was in the right place. You mean, I think I know it was me and Shannon. It may have been you started the iCAD a day. And for iCAD that year. Oh, that's the wrong pile. Never mind. These are complete. I only have a few that I would consider complete. Here's another one from yesterday. This was one of those that I got too much. I pulled a magazine print and it left too much black and it kind of covered up everything else. So I spent some time trying to bring these back to a finish. This one is a beautiful pull, but it's definitely not finished. These are Distress Oxides with, I'm not sure what that white is, but that's a stencil. Both of these are. This is from the same day I did those. And again, just playing around. Another one, oh, this was also from iCAD Day. So I got 2 done. This one's kind of strange, but with the right stuff on top of it, it could be cool. And this could use something, maybe another one of those. Nice pulls. This is nice. Soft colors, nice. The part that's so much fun about jelly printing for someone like me that's a realism painter is that you can't control it. There's no way. Hey, Suzanne. Ray, hi. Cool. It's good to see you guys. And I kind of like this one. It kind of looks like silver leaf. And the back of that one is dull, but it can be definitely worked on. Oh, that one's a finished. Well, put you over in that pile. Oh, these are all finished here. Okay. Nice. Here's some of that first stuff. And that cracked paint on the plate was cracked enough that the orange went down into it, and it made it look like crackle, but it's not. It's just paint. This one's kind of nice from yesterday. Another real plain one. Plain is good sometimes. I like that one. Teal, teal, teal. Got a little bit of a lag today. This one needs something, but it can be done with collage probably. And, you know, these kinds of things are easy. Another teal. Another one of my black ones that I was able to bring back. So I finished quite a few of the prints yesterday. Thin is the answer. Thin and transparent. That one's a beauty. So the Rolodex thing kind of is equal to journaling, but it's small. So that might help some of you understand a little more what it's all about. This is also from that early pull with those 2 pieces of paper. This is why I love crusty bits. Whoops, backside. That one's pretty. There's another one from that same early in the day. A little bit of it here. Nice color. I don't remember what that is. Nice. Okay, so those are the ones that are ready to decorate and put in the other pile. Look at me getting them all going the same way. Oh, that's because that's an index card. All right, so I'm going to put those right there. And that leaves us these to finish the jelly on the rest of them. And then that's all the jelly we're going to do. Seeing who all is here, 10. I like this time frame. Now, get in the zone. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Oh, there's another finished one. Dang. Nothing wrong with me. And that one. Okay. These are the... Thinking. All right. I woke up this morning thinking about my scholarship thing, and I'm a little bit closer to coming up with something. Here's Folk Art Metallic Copper. These inexpensive paints really fill a void in jelly printing because most of them are really transparent because they're cheap. So they have more acrylic medium in them, just the polymer without that much color. And now I'm going to put one of these little stencils over it. And no point in wasting. Oh, I know this would be a good one. These are mostly Stencil Girl stencils. I wanted, I think I've got a coffee cup over there and I really wanted it, but you know how that goes. Okay. Now, let's just, oh look, it's exactly the right width on this. Need another piece of scratch paper. Did you know that a dirty brayer will also add good texture marks? Ow. You stuck to my tag. See? That cool. Just adds to what's already there. Good choice of color. Okay. Now put the used stencils over here. You could see nope. There's so many beautiful stencils. Those were dry already, which is a good thing. So now let's start on the back of this one. Put some on the front. Rosemary, I may need another play day in the middle of the week sometime. I didn't get a whole lot there. Little, not much. Not much at all. And that's probably because my paint soaked into the crust, but that's okay. It's okay. I better see what y'all are saying. Well, you are quite welcome, Cheryl. Like I said, I've got the big index Rolodex card thingy. Put some purple. This is Blue Violet Flash. This is at Walmart. The other thing I like about this is that your prints, you're not striving for a perfect print. You know, sometimes I think it'd be nice to have this plate set into, that's pretty, set into a thing to make it level with your brayer. Does that make sense? Little. Now quickly now. Got some, picking up some stuff because the minute that gets wet or gets absorbed some of the stuff, you'll start picking up the crunchies. Let's see, like that. Let's keep going. No time for Zen when you're trying to beat the clock on a paint color. It's the middle of summer, but I'm going to do that anyway. I haven't used it, so I'm in the Stencil Girl Club, and I love it. Get great stuff, but I feel guilty for not opening the packages right away. The amount of paint that you use also affects the second pull. And that was the turquoise. Okay. Want to keep it real light right now. Can't see anything on that one. Okay. Let me see what y'all are saying. Hi, Wendy. I'm just finishing up what I started yesterday, Wendy. This is Folk Art Frosted Glass, and it's real thin and light of polymer, and I'm not real crazy about it, but I want to use it up. They're just, Folk Art is trying anything they can to come up with another color shift winner. Do this here. Could have done that before too. No rhyme or reason, no formula, no rules. The other thing about the thin paint is that it dries fast. Got some. It's the green. Didn't get any there. That's okay. Not getting enough off those to mess with. A little bit. A little bit. Just building up layers. That's all I'm doing. Brushed Metal Rose Gold by Folk Art. You can get these at Joann's and Michael's, I hear. I don't have a Michael's. But they're cheaper at Walmart. And they're cheaper than what's online at Amazon, too, at Walmart. When do you need to get somebody to hook up and trade stuff back and forth? poop. It's going to be right in the middle, but that's okay. Nice. Nothing. I think this stencil needs to go back over there. It's when you use the papers, because when you got stuff on your roller, you don't necessarily want to get it off on your index cards. Poor choice of words there, but wouldn't hurt a thing if you did. All right, let's see if we've got anything on here to pick up. Some, little, and a little. This time I'm going to use Ice Blue by Folk Art Metallic. Not too much, but that's okay too. Let's see. Let's put this one back. Lots of layers going on. That's good. That turned out nice. Come on, come on, come on. You don't have time to do that. Yeah. Robin McClendon has a free-for-all Pinterest. It's looking kind of neat. Group or, page or whatever. And she's doing her GelliDex on YouTube, so you can follow along. Those of you who know Robin know that she's got fabulous ideas. She's got enough for all of us. Not sticky enough yet. I think I'm going to call that one done. You know what, though? Sure would be nice to get a little ice blue on there. So let's do that one again. Sure wish I could find the vendor in town that is the folk art vendor for Walmart. What those folks usually do is when they have samples, let's see, where was the one I wanted to get? This one. Vendors usually have to stock their fake Walmart shelves at the end of each season, and they either sell or give away their samples that were in last season's store. I need to get serious about that, don't I? I'll ask Mr. Randy to do that. We had a friend that worked for Maidenform, and they gave away so many those teenage style bras, all the bright colors and the orange and purple straps, that the charities around here started saying, please, we don't need any more. Oh, that did good. Good instinct. Oops. I even took a suitcase full home to France with me that year. They don't get stuff like we do. You'd have thought I had given them the moon. They pranced around wearing those orange and purple and leopard print bras over their clothes all evening. Nice. That ice blue is really, really good. Okay, we're going to get close to some, let's do some gold. I'm going to get close to some of this pulling up. Now this is Martha Stewart Florentine Gold, and all it is acrylic polymer and gold mica. So it's real sheer and real sticky. And I'm going to put a pretty good coat on there. I said that like I planned it, right? I'd love to play along on some of the hangouts everybody's doing, but they usually do those at night. I'm not any good at night. I am done with talking. Not seeing a whole lot. This is the way you learn. Just pull a bit of gold. Let's do my taupey color. When I first got these, I said, oh, I'm going to pour that into a smaller bottle. It's almost empty. Kind of makes an army greenish neutral. You notice I didn't get out a boatload of stencils. I guess that was all I had over here. Oh, here's one. I have to get a few more. The one color that I don't use very much is yellow. See what a beautiful color that is? Nice. Cool. Now, if I would put these in the same spot. Nice. Ooh, that one looks good. If I can get just this side, I've got to do the other side. Nice. Nice and nicer. Let's see if we can pick up any of that yet. It takes a while for the acrylic inks to reactivate, in a manner of speaking. The crusty. Yeah, baby. Ooh, come to mama. Look at that. Hey, Jules. Glad to see ya. Yes, Kathy, I did. I wasn't going to. Every year I look at the teachers, and if I'm not impressed with more than half of them, not impressed, but if they don't appeal to me or make me want to jump in and do it. This year the teachers looked really more arty. No, I haven't. Picking up those crusty bits. I'm kind of on a need to bring in money mode. Now look at that. It's perfect colors too. They're kind of, you know. All right. I will though, Kathy. If you got a link, possibly. Well, it won't do any good. I'll look it up. Let's do. This is Peerless Watercolor Liquid. And that's why I'm exploring a subscription service similar to Patreon, but it won't charge you guys part of your donation for fees. That's what Patreon started doing. Okay, I know I got some white ones. Which I think is kind of icky. You know, you do Patreon and 50 or 60 cents of what you donate goes to Patreon for fees. That's just not quite right. Okay, I don't have anything there. So what I'm pondering, and it's just in the pondering stage, because it will take me a little bit of time to put some content there, and it will be more teaching content rather than me just playing around and telling you what I'm doing, which there's nothing wrong with that, but so for example, I was thinking if the first 50, and that's an arbitrary number again, first 50 to pledge probably at the $5 level every month would get a piece of a painting, like an ATC size piece of a painting. I'm going to put some gold on this one. And then you go to a website and you mark off, you find the piece on the puzzle that matches your print. No, nothing. And you click on it and it'll turn into color. And after all 50 have done their click, you know, and the painting is complete, then I will draw a name from that group of 50 and have a giveaway of that painting, which will probably be a value of $200-300, depending on what it is, and maybe some vendor prizes. What's Olga Furman Art, Miss Rosemary? This is color shift black. I'm taking a risk here. So if y'all have any comments or suggestions of what might ring your bell to do that. And then inside that subscription zone will be all kinds of handouts and source photos and PDF files. All kinds of goodies. So I just thought I would throw that out there. So there it is. I don't want it to cover up everything. Whoops. because I got to do something to help out around here. And Lord knows I don't want to get a job at the Get and Go checking people out. That's a joke. That's a joke on me. You better get going. Making some good drop paper here. That's why I didn't want to do the whole thing. I didn't want to get too much. That is a wonderful color. Nothing says that you have to do all of the color on one card. Because it overpowers. I'm teaching myself what I most need to learn. Okay, thank you. Rosemary won't let me teach her how to draw. So she's forever going to go through life saying she can't. That's too neutral. I need something a little bit brighter. Let's try a little bit of the dreaded yellow. It's yellow, it turns to gold. I've used that a lot, huh? Well, no, you're not supposed to stick to the good stuff. Ooh, look how pretty with that dark coming through there. I am a perpetual student. You can always, always learn something. So don't ever quit learning. No fair sitting back and saying, oh, I know how to do that. That's okay if you really know how to do it, but at dollars to donuts, you don't know how to do it the way that teacher does. And you're going to pick up some tips if you have an open mind. There's your lecture for the day. We just about got these. I could teach you how to draw a face, Rosemary, in about 30 minutes. And incidentally, that's some of the stuff that's going to be in the class or subscription. I'm going to do some face instruction. And pass along what some of my mentors taught me. It's amazing that 3 of those folks are gone now. And there's a real tradition in the art world to mentor. Okay. I can't really see the yellow. Pull that little piece off and put it down over here. I guess that's probably the best yellow in that one. Yeah, what a nasty color. I'm trying to just stick with translucent color. I don't want fossilized amber though. Pumice stone. They cut these stencils such thin lines that I don't know how they do it. I do not know. Fringe them up. This is one of the ones I said was finished. You know what we can do real quick? So that card didn't have much acrylic on it because the ink soaked right in. That's right. Got a little bit. Got some. Faint, but I got it. Not sure I did. Hey, Gail. Well, that's good, Lynn. Your day is done. Kathy. I think Rosemary's just chicken. That's what I think. She's going to fire back on me, and I'm going to not even know I've been fired on. See, Rosemary's competitive. I know that. Let's do a few of my own hand cut stamps. Let's see what happens. Every time I think I know everything, which is never, something else gets my fancy. And this week it has been woodblock printing. And I've done lino printing, so I kind of know. It's kind of muddy. Not getting a whole lot of a print. Just a little color. I've done gesture drawing once, and I would have loved to have been in a disciplined situation where I could do it more often. Ooh, got some sticky there. Okay, didn't get much with that. Ooh, I forgot about this little stencil. Man, that is tiny. This is the mother of all pickup colors. The quinacridone nickel azo gold. Look at that crusty bit. Would you just look at it? Here's my big 0. Well, I could have put that a little further down. That's okay. Okay. This should be a good one to put it on. And this should pick up the rest of it. The ones with these little bitty holes, you really got to get into those holes. Yep. Got some. Got a little bit right there. Oh, it's Monday. It's time for a clean top sheet. Just gonna dance that. What happened to my big thing that was right there? I guess it went away. Okay, I wonder if it got off on one of these stencils. There it is. Look there, look there. Wish I could get some more of it. No. Okay, let's see where we are. Okay, that one. Yeah. That could use just a little something. Maybe, yeah, I think those are cool because I can pick up more stuff with stamps, and this one's pretty. Yeah, finish. Finish. Some black stamping is going to really pop these off. I could use a little bit. Where's that one on the bottom? Nope. A little bit more. Okay, so we've added to our thinny pile. We've got 3 that we could do something else with. And they're all bland. I mean, excuse me, there's nothing bland. All right. see what we got. I'll put the turquoise on. That's what I was looking for. Good. Good, good. Now let's just finish that off a little bit. One way to clean plate. As long as your paint is sticky. Yeah, mine's not. Okay. All right, there you go. 1, 2, 3. Ta-da! That is a pretty good pile awaiting trimming. So I'm going to put that up. I'm going to look at chat. You're highly creative, Rosemary. Hey, Linda. I just popped on. Thanks, Tanya. Popped on unannounced. Bring it on. The last time I said that to somebody that I knew, she said I determined that she was not going to learn. It's about halfway ruined friendship, too. She said, I don't want, I can't do that. Yeah, you got to have the want to. So I'll let y'all cook, Rosemary, because you do lots of cool stuff I don't do. Drink of water. Here, yeah. Don't blow your nose on a wet wipe. Yeah. I'll be sterile. Bye, Tanya. That reminds me, I need to go fold a load from yesterday. Hi, Beth. Beth, I'm sorry I overlapped you yesterday. Forgive me from the bottom of my heart. Okay. Okay. Now what are we going to do? Just go one at a time. And let me find a black ink pad. Well, may not if I can't find the one I'm looking for. I could have this stuff all labeled. Yeah. I bought a bunch of these at Kmart one time. They're pretty good for stamp pads if you label them, which of course I haven't. There's a black one. I'm going to kind of do Jelly, Mitzi. There. I threatened to make Linda Wessel a moderator. Anybody else wants to be my moderator, let me know. I don't think there's been much for moderators to do. This is the Moonlight Duo Tint and Hue stamp pad. It's got white on it. So you can, instead of being solid black, you can be gray. And it doesn't seem like it's that wet right now. Oh, probably because these have acrylic ink on them. That's plenty fun for me. JB5 them, baby. There we go. Getting it going. Yes, we do have some rabble rousers. You're going to fit right in. Bonanza. Get yourself wet. I should have wiped all these off. Had this hanging around my studio forever. Amazing what a difference that makes. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. See, that's why it's good not to throw anything away. Just adding some layers. I've got a couple of stamps hidden up here. That I just never kind of got put away. Oh, there's my X. It goes with my O. I have never behaved. In trouble from my first day of first grade. Oops, I already did that one. Till the last day of senior high. I pulled some doozies too. Well, that's good, but I didn't get it all on there. Close. Here's a Seth Apter. Yes, I did get jelly. Oh, no, I lied. I didn't do this one. Or this is Seth. I did all these runs. I quite like carving. Gotta catch me. I lie a lot. Well, now it's between two pieces. Almost a craft-a-lanch. That's good grunge. These are also a hybrid pigment and dye hybrid, so they leave a little bit more open time if you want to use them for bronzing. You really do have to. Okay, you're going to have to move because you're not playing nice. I hadn't had this much fun since the hogs ate my little brother. Sleeping button. Button, button. Who's got the button? Might as well just get them all out. That up there. Now you're getting smart. I did. You had never heard that? I guess that's an old hillbilly thing. How about, oops. He'd rather climb, he's so ugly he'd make a barefoot Hank climb a thorn tree. Have you heard that one? Oh, see, I'm getting better prints. Better. How about he'd rather climb a thorn tree barefoot and tell a lie than stand on the ground and tell the truth. Well, I kind of make things up too, Linda. Randy brought home one of those Hometic, Hometic sleepers that's got rain on it. It really is kind of nice to sleep with. Okay, we hadn't used this one, so we'll use it. I missed the rubber stamp craze. I was learning how to paint during all that. That's a good one. Oh, shit. We're all not right, you know that. Decorate these suckers up now. I want some more of this one. It does work better doing it that way. Jelly flirted? That's okay. That's okay. It works. I also buy the re-inkers anytime I buy a stamp. It's like you never know how long they're going to last. And I don't want to buy something and then have it dry out 3 months later. Okay. Okay. Let's do this one again. This little piece of foam does good for kicking around in here so much. Oh wait, let's do it this way. Okay. Gotta admit, this is doing it JB5 style. It's a good way to get them done. A cutting board. What do you mean, sweetie? I have one of these things with the clipboard. Can you see that? Drawing board. I have it turned upside down on top of my 12 by 14 jelly plate. Makes it a little more accessible. I don't have to worry about it getting dinged up over there. And then this is just that piece of hard, dense plastic. Okay, that one. Oh, that one's done. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Done. Done. Okay, so those 5 don't really need any more. I dragged them by accident. Okay, we got stamps done. Let me pick up that stamp pad that fell. All right, I've got a drawer of paper bits, things left over. Let me just quick flip through here and get down to some of the smalls. Another scrap of that echo paper. Down under the bond paper. Here's some tea-dyed scraps. Yeah. Don't have any bright colors going. Oh, I'll show you this. Scrap of paper. I want to carve myself a soapstone chop, you know, one of those things that Chinese and they put on each one of their paintings. There's coffee dyed paper towel. Black mark making. Here's one I carved. Just looking for things in scale with maybe. Okay. All right, that's it. That's enough. I carved this ginkgo pattern out of linocut, linoleum, probably. Linocut. Shit, I can't say it right. Beth knows how to say it. Anyway, I carved that out of that stuff once. And the wood block is about the same. It's just sharper tools. And I don't know what I do too. I got some tools with an eBay purchase I made. And they were late sending it, so they sent me some Japanese carving tools for fun. I thought that was pretty cool. Okay. Who all's still here? Appreciate likes and all that stuff. Speak to me. I don't want that. Magazine. Another project. This is AliExpress washi tape. Oops. And it really is cut. It's not fold something over. It's laser cut anyway. You can feel it. Not bad, not bad. I've carved on wood. I got a stamp block back when I decided I was going to pull them all. And tried it with regular stamp carving tools, and it was way too hard for that. So then I got so tired I tried a Dremel, and it still didn't cut good. Wrestle. This is intuitive too, just like when I journal. See if my black pen is working today. Nope, empty as it can be. they have a habit of running out. All right, we're not going to use that right now because I forgot where I put my refills. It helps if you try to use the end with the opening in it. Usually that right there. Never fear, we've got all kinds of mark making tools here. What do I want? Probably that one, and it's gone forever. This is from Crayola's marker maker kit. It's really cool. It didn't make much of a mark. I wonder if that's my black. Probably not. That's dark blue. I filled the black one with Sumi. I started off with a clean desk this morning. Well, that one needs some loving too. Green. Okay, that's all I've got. So I'm going to use the blue one. It's not right. That's not writing a whole lot better, but you get the point. Anybody that's watching will get the point. Come on, where are you? You're in there somewhere. There it is. We're just going to try some stuff till we find something that I like. There. Better. Little fountain pen. I'm going to call that one done for now. If you use Oohoo sticks, buy the 12 pack, and you can find the link for them at my store. It's in the description. And always save a few lids off old ones that you've completed. Because if you ever drop one and lose it, you don't want to drop one and lose it. I'm going for a square. I think you want to go right there. Whoops. Didn't get enough glue, I guess. There we go. Helps if you turn the knob up. Another thing I love is that when you get these different papers put down, if you have soft edges or torn edges, they kind of begin looking like the same piece of paper. See how pretty that goddess writing is? So we're going to put that one over here. Where am I? Where are those that were finished? I moved them. There they are. Never mind. I found them. Okay. Now, here we go. How about a piece of homemade washi? And then you can trim out that little hole. I'm not going to mess with holes today. Where did you go? There you are. This is what I meant by being able to cover up white spots. If you want something else on them. Looks like it belongs there. The only other thing I'm going to do to these is go around them with some inks. And I don't think y'all want to sit with me through that. I like that. I want it to be wider than this. And I've got 6-inch metal rulers here, but I don't know where they are. And I do this a lot. My climate, it dries pretty fast. Because sometimes it's just harder than dickens to get a sticky piece of paper all glued and bring it over here and put it on and hit the same spot. It's not impossible. But now, as you guys know, you can keep going as far as you want to. This is where the beauty of tissue paper comes in handy. You barely see it. Except pieces that you don't get down real good. I like that. I'm going to cut that one off right here. Typically, I put more glue on a piece of washi tape, but if it starts to come off, I'll just re-glue it or add some glue. Okay. Thank you, guys. Just got a new friend on Facebook, and her name is Wendy. There's that little piece of paper I was looking for. That works. All right, then you're going to stay there. It's crooked. That's what I was trying to maneuver. I'm going to call that one done. Give that ink a chance to dry. Yeah, so's Lena's. Are you friends with her, Wendy? Y'all don't forget to give me a thumbs up. It keeps YouTube happy. This little piece is done with the Sumi ink that has gold in it. So when it dries, you get, let's see if there's a better. You get black around the gold. Isn't that cool? That's from the ink. Come on now, play with me. I bought some school glue in a jumbo stick. I've price checked just about everything there is, but this was at Dollar Tree, and I just picked it up for $1. The Uhu is really, really good. So, okay, now I want that to go over. That wasn't the way you wanted it. No, you did. God. Not well. Okay. Let me just see. I know I said I was done, but I'm going to put that over the back. I should have looked up sooner. Okay. It's back now. I wish I had noticed that sooner. I am very sorry. But I'm going to keep playing for a little bit. Like that. Okay, we're undecided here. I wish there was a way to yell at me. That's okay. That's okay. The fibs come and they go. I'm going to put that on there. And you kick off too anytime you want to. Which one, baby? This is what they call tag paper or something. No, I don't hear it because I've got everything turned off so I don't get bings and but that's a good try. I'm about ready to think about quitting though when I start getting indecisive. This is a big doily from Dollar Tree. How oriental that looks, all torn apart. I'm going to put color on this. Oh, that'll be cool. Yeah. Very subtle. if I came back and did anything, it would be something with a pop of color, like a red stamp or something like that. I'm going to attempt one more. When it becomes harder to decide, it's time to quit. There it is. This could have even been a print made from that general pool that I got that photograph from. Now, see what I mean about things just blending? That's just a super dividend for making your own papers. Justice. No, you can't even tell where that is. Where is it? Oh, here it is. I forgot where I put it. Look at that. You can't even tell it's there. Yeah, I may come back on these tomorrow. They need some accent pieces. I'm gonna put this on here just because I have it. That's a hell of a reason to use it, but it's cool. Took forever before I felt like I had a good enough assortment of stuff that I could do this. Yes, I showed it at the front. It was on this this plate yesterday, and I looked at it and thought, ooh. So I took a picture of what was on it because I'll never get that print. And you just square your camera up as close as you can so that it's pattern all the way around, no desktop or anything. And then you can send it straight to your printer, and it prints with no edges on it. Isn't that cool? And you've always got it in your computer. So that's what that is. I've been doing that more and more. All right, darling, I think I'm gonna quit. I'm tired. And like I said, when the brain starts hesitating on what to do, it's time to quit. So I'll come back to this tomorrow at 4 and maybe pull some new prints and some new papers and stuff. And there's some cool stuff on this too, which is the whole point of doing underpaper. Okay, darling, I love you, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.